in the mix with the Coalition DJ.
With your boy, DJ Rich.
And Focus Young.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're now tuned in with The Post. I'm your host, DJ Rich. And I got my 4 basketball stars here. Karan Williams, Shamir Johnson, Jahad Jenkins, and Hassan Cisse.
Yeah.
What up, fellas?
Yeah.
So, how y'all feel today? How y'all feel?
Feeling good.
Alright, so first let's talk about congratulating you guys on beating Linden.
Thank you.
I heard Hottie fouled out. So what was going through your head, through all of y'all minds, matter of fact, when the crowd was souping y'all up?
In the beginning?
Yeah, like in the beginning, how it feel when you first went, like little moments before tip off?
I mean, like, it was a lot of energy in the building, so when we came out and then the music came on, broke a little sweat. So I was a little nervous in the beginning, because I was like, damn, this could be our last game. So when we came out and I saw the crowd had a lot of energy, the nervous stuff went out the window. We came out on fire, and then when we went up by 20, I'm like, yeah, it's over. Like, even when I fouled out, I didn't think we was gonna lose, because we already blowing them out.
Yeah.
Even when they made that run, I'm like, just hold us down. Fourth quarter, couple minutes left, then we gonna get this dub. And that's what happened.
So I seen your father. He was out there going crazy. Shouts out to your father. He got kicked out.
Oh, chill.
But,
crazy.
Like, did he speak to you after the game? Like, what
Nah.
was going on? Like,
Nah. Like, my dad, he got kicked out, but he got kicked out for a good reason, though.
Yeah,
like,
no. I seen he was
Like,
souped up.
if you see how the game start going, the referees, like, the calls start going Linden way. And it was like, it was one play, like, one of the Linden kids didn't box out all the way. And I grabbed the rebound. They called the offensive foul. So that got him amped up. And then I turned my head and he was getting kicked out. But after the game, he came back and he was crying and talking about he all happy. But that's how my dad is, though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So you think your father wanted it more, like,
yeah,
for, like, you know what I'm saying, for y'all, like, it was just y'all moment.
Yeah, he talked about that like the whole year. We gotta beat Linden. So when we finally beat them, it's like a lot of emotions.
All of y'all, actually, how was, guarding that type of player they had on their team?
It was regular, to be honest. Like, this is not something we didn't see before. Like, yeah, I wasn't nervous at all to guard him. Like, I just knew we shut him down, then we gonna win. And that's what my mind was at. Just don't let him get off.
It's okay. Karan, coming off the bench, giving Eastside that extra push and that extra intensity and momentum, how it felt, being a part of that. Like,
well, to me, it felt good. I come off the bench, show my attributes when everybody else tired, just doing what I know I can do.
So, like, how was it having, your fans, your girlfriend out there, all of them, supporting you through it all? Like, what went through your mind in the beginning of the game?
It was crazy. We had a big fan base, big crowd. Hit a 3, gym going crazy. It was just crazy.
When Linden was coming back and doing on their run, and calls started going their way, what went through your mind?
Nah, I wasn't scared of nothing. It's just that we just gotta do what we gotta do to keep the W, keep lead.
So I seen DeAndre had a good game. Shout out to him. And Hassan.
What's good?
So what up, Haas? How you been?
Chilling.
How it felt for you to, you've been talking about it, I think, more than all of them.
Linden?
Yeah.
I mean, it felt good. I missed the last time we played Linden because injury I had, but to be playing on the court with my brothers against Linden, it meant a lot. because you know we lost to them. We lost to them, so it was good.
So, like, what motivated you to, you know, go out there, hustle like you was hustling, you know, fighting for the rebounds, loose balls?
The fact that they beat us twice in a row, and also the fact that, you know, I missed last year.
Yeah.
Not being on the court with my brothers.
Shamir Johnson, sharpshooter right here.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
But you was, to me, you was the one that started it. You know, beginning of the game, getting them in transition, shooting threes, getting the momentum. Like, how that feel for you? You hitting your first shots.
Once I hit my first shot, I get comfortable in the game. So it's really nothing big when we play in front of our home crowd. Once we hit a three, our coach was telling us, like, hit a three, get the crowd going on our side, and get them rattled a little bit. And once I hit the three, my energy just picked up more. Even on defense, my energy picked up more. So once I hit a three, the crowd went crazy. You barely could even hear in the gym when I hit that three. So it was just good after I hit the three in transition.
I seen your father and your mom would go crazy too. So, like, what do you think? Like, what was going through your mind when that happened? When your mom gets on the court, she runs to you.
The final 6 seconds, my mom ran on the court. I didn't hug her though. I did a little crossover move. When she came on the court, she almost went down. You feel me? She walked. Then we got a tech. Like, if she didn't walk on the court, we would have beat them by 10. And that's a big statement to beat Linden though. Like,
yeah,
they won the last 4 sectionals, last 5 sectionals. So if we beat them by 10, it just looks better on the team. But she did some crazy jump, ran on the court, and she only won by 5.
Okay, so after the game, when it was finished, you know, you guys cutting the net, tradition, you know what I'm saying? How that feel? Actually beating them, you know you beat them, and you move on to the next round.
When we beat them, it's just like I was still dreaming when we beat them. Like we finally won the sectionals after all them years. We kept losing, so once we beat them, we cut the net. We just had to, like, enjoy the moment with each other. When we left, after the game, we just had to think, like, it's more basketball we got to play, and that's what we did. We moved on to the next round.
So, like, ups comes with downs too. So how that feel? You know, losing what's the name of the school? Shawnee.
I feel like we approached that game like we knew we was gonna win or something. Like, we didn't come out with enough intensity on defense. Like, even after they hit the first 2 threes, we still were playing like nonchalant, like it didn't really matter to us. And then when they went up 20, and then that's when they hit us, like, yo, this is the state chip, like, and we about to really lose by a lot of points if we don't wake up. So when Karan got in, and then him and Nas put a lot of energy to the team, and on the floor, we followed behind them. I feel like if we would have came out with a little more intensity from the jump, we would have won. Like, the fans, it would have made like a difference probably, but I still feel like we part of the reason we lost. Like, we didn't approach that the way we were supposed to approach it at all. Like Coach T always say, go to sleep with a plan. Like, none of us went to sleep with a plan. Like, I feel like we got a little too big-headed after we beat Linden. Like even against Hackensack, we didn't approach that like it was when to go home. We came out sluggish. Like, nah, we gonna win, because we was like, we already beat them, bro. Like, so we went to the hotel. You had people playing around, staying up till 4 in the morning. Like, just not focused. You need focus. Like, you gotta, when you wanna win a game like that, you need 100% focus. Like, not 99%, because that other 1% could F you over. And I feel like we didn't approach the game like it was when to go home.
So like, Karan, when you saw your team down by 20 points and you got in the game, like, what did you think? Like, I'm gonna bring the team back with my teammates, or you was like, we had to do something different?
Yeah, we just had to do something different. And I come in, like, read down. I know I can hit a three. Bring our momentum back. Then we start playing D, because we know that if we play as a team, And the team that we know we could play as, we could beat anybody by 100. And just that game, we wasn't playing as a team and doing what we do best.
So like, I know, it's tough losing, especially when you almost there. But what do you take from this season and accomplishing everything a lot of people say you guys weren't gonna accomplish? You know what I'm saying?
Like my coach C always say, just have a plan. Just have a plan for everything.
So Shamir, same question that I just asked Garon. How y'all feel when y'all accomplished, y'all did everything everybody thought y'all wouldn't do? Even doubters were saying y'all weren't gonna beat Linden. Y'all beat Linden, and y'all made it that far. So like, what do you take from this experience, making it that deep in, and, on to college now? What do you take from?
Once you get that deep in the state playoff, you don't want to lose like that, like miss free throws and stuff like that. Like, you want to complete your goal, and that's to get a ring. When you make it that far and just lose, like, for a couple of weeks or a couple of days, you don't just think about basketball. Like, you just think about the future of what happened. Like, you don't want to have basketball in your mind because it always bring back memories of what happened. So what I do is just like do my schoolwork when I get to school and just chill with my friends. Like, don't even have basketball in my mind and just think about the future with colleges and stuff like that.
So have you committed yet, or are you still undecided?
No, I'm still undecided. I have a couple of schools in mind, but I ain't committed yet.
Okay. So you're going to college, like you said. So what do you take from everything you learned, I'm saying, throughout your 4 years of high school, now into college,
You take, when I get to college, I would take the east side scrappiness that our coach told us to play with, the scrappiness we have, play defense, rebound, do all the little things to get yourself on the court in college. And I was also just take my shooting ability, because college is hard at defense. So once you have your jump shot down pat or outside threat down pat, it makes the game a little easier. So that's what I'll be taking.
So Haas, before we finish up here, what are you going? Like, how are you gonna enter college, knowing you didn't play, full season in high school this year? Are you gonna go into college with that firepower?
Of course. I got a chip on my shoulder, so I'm gonna try to get my body right, my knee right. Most importantly, just get in shape.
So you excited to go to college and
Yeah, I'm
play ball
excited.
over there? That's good, fellas. Thank you. Good luck to y'all, and we out.
You're in the mix with the Coalition DJ.
With your boy DJ Rich
and Focus Young.